Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Kickoff taken at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but it looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Battle Still coming up on 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's caught, Pearsall has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get set. Bring it on.
They'll run here following the penalty. The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running left, this is Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time right. That's complete, Mike Evans. There he goes, right sideline. Mike Evans. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Genti. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Jukes
out a 1-stop. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's the Amador Lenore.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun give here to Genti. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
To Genti. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Get set, get set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He has the first over the middle. He's able to get this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Giving this to Genti. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
Watch out! Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. We'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4.
Get set, get set. Up.
They throw it out quick to the left. We will not score, but that does set him on block with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Cope with the catch. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
1st down. Here's Baker. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Irving here from the gun. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 36. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. It's made by Bucky Irving. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. If you don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Baker throwing again. And they're going to kick this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Purdy on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Coming left is Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That one complete to Pitts. Still has some space inside the 35. Into the red zone. And he will not score, but he got over so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And off to Genty. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he made a big field there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Buccaneers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schler, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means third down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Baker now from the gun. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Irving on the inside give. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. Once again, Irving. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, the Buccaneers try to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Launches one deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big play on the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Give up the guts. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They give to Irving, left side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and
5.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Tate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Another small 4-yard chunk there. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the gun, Gurindo. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Johnson with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the move, headed right. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. This complete to Cole. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw here, Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Mayfield to throw again. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Handoff headed right. Irving. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. A carry by Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. First play is going to be a game to Jensen. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, they're very minimal gains.
Second down at the 26.
From the 26 on second down. Next here with Jalen Noel. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
On third down, Genty. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf, and that meeting didn't go so well.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. This is Genty. And he's dropped behind the line again, Brock. That's back-to-back plays.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers facing a 5-point deficit. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
And it's third down.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. All right, here we go. Second down. Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Irving does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. White's going to try to smash his way in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Here's the give to Irving. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground, and power it across. But there was no overcoming up front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. Breaking through the 15, into the 2nd level. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance